What's going on, guys? Bengal again here. Today, hopefully having a softball matchup against the Denver Broncos. They're an 81 overall. They're only 3-8, and we have home field advantage, and they've been losing. Let's go ahead and take this press conference. That's not how you say press conference, but Coach, the Broncos are struggling, but sometimes a team can trip up unexpectedly by looking ahead to the next game. Any fear that this is a trap game? Now, we know Coach Dangus is classic for these type of off-color remarks, but you know what? You know, we're going to go with it. Trap game? Based on their record and what they've put on film over the past few weeks, I haven't seen much for us to be worried about whether we have eyes on next week or not. Broncos are struggling, and all players will have -5 break tackle, play rec, and tackle for the game. Oh, that sucks. That sucks for the Broncos, not for us. But the fact that the CPU is really good at breaking tackles against us usually, hopefully not going to be a thing. And their tackling is usually pretty good. It has been a little bit shakier of late. I want to say we're going to run through the Broncos, but you never know. We ran the ball successfully as we have all franchise series last week. I'm hoping to continue that trend. Let's look at corners. Already, it's an uninspiring group, as it usually is. Seems like there's one player in the class worth a damn, and Tyrell Hazelton. We're going to continue to consider him. Let's look at the offensive line. Center's usually like the only spot with good players, but maybe there will be something else. Ethan Nash has potential, but I'm not sure if he's for me. Drew Lock is their starter. He's bad. I don't think we're going to have a problem with them getting deep on us. They don't have the most speed at receiver, like KJ Hamler, and I mean, Jerry Judy's kind of fast. Cortland Sutton's not exactly a burner. Let's look at the team. I think we're going to try and defend against the run. I think Javonte Williams, if anything, is a bit more of a problem, and they might not have Von Miller anymore. We're going to look at the team, don't worry, but I want to, let's see here. I want to think run it outside. I think I want to run it outside. So let's do that. And team profile, pass for 2+ touchdown passes, very doable. Yeah, let's do that. I like the way things are. Braxton Turner is going to go up to a 79 overall, I think, after this. BJ Dickerson's almost at an 81. We're looking good. We are looking good. Training is over, right? There we go. Quad strain for TJ Hawkinson, who had to leave last game early, so he's not going to be starting in this one. And defensively, it is a clean bill of health. All right. Jamie Allridge has a skill point. Of course, if you missed the last episode, Braxton Turner did go up to star development, as I think we're going to do power here for Allridge, right? I want that run block to go up. Maybe I'll do agile. He goes up to a 72. Give me run block. No. We got finesse, though. He's going to end up being star dev. BJ Dickerson is an interesting one. I'd love for the zone coverage to be in the 80s. I wish the hit power was higher, too. I wish a lot of things. I'm going to do run support this time around. Just see what we can get out of that. Hit power by 1, man and zone by 1, play rec by 2, and tackle by 1. I like that upgrade. I'll take that. And then Braxton Turner, of course, now with the star development, got some extra XP. He's playing up to an 80 right now. What do we want for him? It's going to give us play rec and awareness for sure. Hit power in the 80s would be big. I'm going to do, I think run stopper has to be the one. Get block shed up as well, if we can. Block shed by 2, pursuit by 1, play rec by 2, or excuse me, awareness and zone coverage by 2. All right, still not where we want hit power to be. I just need that in the 80s. And we do have some staff point upgrades available as well. So let's go ahead and spend those. Stamina for receivers, maybe. Release for receivers, I think would be big. Let's boost release by receivers, or for receivers by 3. I like that a lot. And then we'll probably end up doing catching for receivers and tight ends by 5. That's a huge boost. So pretty thrilled about that potential. And let's go ahead and hop in here. After we check out the Broncos roster, we know they're weak at quarterback. We know they probably don't have Von Miller anymore, and if they do, he's not going to be a super high overall. The highest overall on this team is an 89. I guess I say that kind of like crazily, but we didn't really have that for a while. And we still maybe have like one player into the 90s too, if Swift is in there now. Drew Lock's bad. Javonte Williams is good, but is lower overall. And the morale is killing this team. There's Jerry Jeudy. They drafted Damon Davis. That's right. We did a whole profile on him in the build up to the draft. And of course, in the draft, you saw highlights of him at Oklahoma playing with quarterback Aaron Kelly, who I called Rob the entire Vikings video episode. But he's someone we might have to watch out for. 93 speed. KJ Hamler's up there with 94, but he's probably not going to see the field. They have Kiki QT playing over him. Not the best, not the worst. Still have Noah Fant. Going to be tough to cover him, but we do have speed in the box, so not impossible. Bowles is good. Reisner's good. Cushenberry, Glasgow, Niang. It's a pretty good offensive line. Playing a 3-4 defense. It's not the best D-line, but they do have Derek Barton, who is a really, really good-looking defensive tackle. He looks amazing, actually. And you got to remember, he's only 23, superstar dev. Block shed, power moves, speed, finesse moves, strength. I mean, everything's kind of like right at that 80 mark or close to it. Pursuit is almost at a 90. He looks sick. Leighton Vander Esch does not really fit their scheme, but he's injured, so they might be starting Andre Mincy. Alexander Johnson's a bit slow, and Ernest Jones. Bradley Chubb is their best player. He's really good and a superstar X Factor. Could be a problem. And then their corners are not great. Old Casey Hayward with 86 speed. Could be a problem for them. Michael Ojemudia, Trey Flowers, and Pat Surtain's their big one. Surtain, by the way. I hear a lot of people say Surtain. It's not what it is, just so you know. Zone coverage is pretty bad for him. Still have Justin Simmons doing his thing. He's good. Caden Stearns in the back end. Ricardo Allen and Jamar Johnson. It's not the best team in the world. I can see why they're struggling. And we have to take advantage of them and not have a trap game. Not give in and just run them over. This video is sponsored by Decked. If you have a truck, whether you use it for work or recreation, it's a must-have accessory for organization and quality of life. You don't want stuff rattling around in the cab or under the seat. You don't want your stuff, especially metals, in the back of the truck and the bed being exposed to the elements and potentially rusting, which is why the Decked drawer system is so great. It's weatherproof, so it'll protect and secure all your stuff from Mother Nature. Decked makes storing and organizing, as well as accessing everything you need on a day-to-day basis, seamless. Each of Decked's 2 full bed-length drawers can carry up to 200 pounds of anything. The drawers roll out waist high and give you access to your organized tools and gear. If your tailgate is locked, you can't open it. You can't remove the system, so security is huge. They even have drawer locks if you need a little extra added security. And another great part of Decked is that they're made 100% in the USA and backed by a lifetime no-hassle warranty with unbelievable customer service that can answer any questions you may have. This is a must-have for truck owners who are looking for more organization and protection for an overall better quality of life. Click the link in the description box or go to decked.com/Bengal for free shipping on your Decked drawer system. So click that link down in the description, or you can even go to decked.com/Bengal. If you got a truck, this is a must-have. It's really going to help you out. Gotta look to continue the win streak. Hopefully don't have to see that man Alex Soto in this one. Just sticking with Paul Garrison. That means he's healthy and playing well. And let's just have a good game. I've been playing pretty mistake-free football the last couple episodes, or at least last episode. So I'm recording these back-to-back. Hopefully that trend continues. Over the middle and complete to Fant. It's a 20-yard play on the first pass for Drew Lock. Pressure, ball comes out. Can we recover it? No. I don't think that actually was a fumble, which is why I was a little bit hesitant to commentate that like that. We definitely got big-time pressure in there. Definitely a sack, definitely a loss of yardage. I think that was Romeo Aquara, but I don't know if that football came out. They're not going to review it, so I guess it did. And it looks like we might be able to pressure Drew Lock a lot this game if we just, you know, keep putting the pressure on. And he's going to get sacked on back-to-back plays. This time, Deron Payne gets in there. Drew Lock is someone that's clearly not going to get the football out quickly. He's going to hold on to it, and he's going to run into mistakes. So this is a team we got to blitz to hell. And he's just lobbing it up. Davidson intercepts it. Drew Lock just tossed up a prayer, and it was unanswered. Eventually just ran into Noah Fant, but Derek Davidson with the interception. It's great to have him back. It is so great to have him back. Of course, second-year player out of Florida State. He's our own little Derwin James. And we're just continuing to try and not throw picks with Paul Garrison. No, TJ Hawkinson could be tough for me. We're going to have to rely on other guys, like Tyrell Williams, for example. 16-yard catch into the red zone now. Reese, she's got to be faster. Stiff arm. Look at the toss of Justin Simmons. Rashad Reese just threw him. And do we really feel comfortable running against this? Look at Jamie Aldridge coming into the game as a tight end. Run up the middle. Swift. Nowhere to go. Had a great game last week. Rushed for 116. Had a touchdown in there. But nowhere to go on this one. They have 3 down linemen. You are asking to allow a rushing touchdown. Run up the middle. Rashad Reese TD. Okay. He has 5 touchdowns in his last 5 quarters. Of course, counting last game. And that was the easiest one he'll probably ever get. 7-0 Detroit. Great start to this game for us. Man coverage. Lock goes down again. Romeo Aquara again, confirming that he was the one who got the first sack. Drew Lock's just going to hold on to the ball. So we're not going to take our foot off the gas pedal here. We're only going to get more aggressive. And they're throwing to Cameron Ford. Oh, and he bats the ball out. I think Cortland Sutton had that in his grasp. But the rookie makes an incredibly high IQ play. Getting the hand in there at the last second, forcing the incompletion. Here's a check down. It might be coming back anyway with a hold. Roughing the passer. Okay, well, no. They're going to get the ball on the 40. Okay, that's not what we needed there. Our defense was swarming. I mean, the Broncos couldn't do anything. And we give them roughing the passer on that? Okay, that's a lot of speed from Fant. Oh, my goodness. Are they throwing deep? The seam was open, and Deron Payne sacks Drew Lock again. We might finish this game with 20 sacks. I feel like the thing is we haven't really gotten pressured that quickly for the most part, but Drew Lock just holds the ball a lot. He holds and holds and holds and holds. Look at the time. Someone got to bring him down. Ford. Moss. Or I guess it really was BJ Dickerson. I mean, Cortland Sutton makes an incredible catch. Ford's been so locked down of late, man. We gotta. I was going for the interception there. Probably just have to go for the knockdown. Big hit. Braxton Turner, the ball came out. Recovered by Romeo Aquara. That's what I'm looking for. Just got star dev in the last game. Not done making plays. Braxton Turner, massive shot. Punched him in the mouth. The ball came out. I need a block there. Oh, broken tackle by Swift. That's right. They have -5 tackling for this game. I need even more broken tackles. 3rd and 2. Chris Godwin, I think, had 0 catches in the last game. Could have thrown it to him. We're going to go to the tight end, Ian Thomas, instead. And it looked to be the right move. Look at Ian Thomas go. Big stiff arm. And somehow we get the ball on the 39. Look at Ian Thomas making some plays. He's had some plays like that in this franchise series already, where he just has amazing ability after the catch. But that, I mean, had it on full display that time. Check down, Rashad Reese, just be faster. Dude, it's Alexander Johnson. He's not that fast. Rolling out. I'm going to throw that. Chris Godwin, what a throw on the run, by the way. This Broncos defense is going to get carved up, I think. If I play well, and that's not to say that that was right there, just rolling out, making that happen. But if I play well, I think the Broncos are going to allow a lot of points. Reese with the broken tackle. Yeah, the -5 tackle for them is going to be pretty bad. As they're starting right tackles down, Jamie Aldridge is going to come in for him at right tackle with Decker being injured. And, you know, we're going to try and run right behind him. Swifty just maybe got a couple. Dislocated thumb. It'll be back soon. We're going to stick with Aldridge for now. He's only -8 overall, and he's not injured. In worst case scenario, Decker is going to come back, you know, anyway. So to run up the middle, Rashad Reese can't break a tackle this time, but does fight for a few extra inside the 10. Yeah, we're going to kill this team. Counter. Rashad Reese stopped at the 2. There's just so much room to run. I think DeAndre Swift might vulture this TD right here. But that's okay. Touchdown's a touchdown, right? Run up the middle. Swift is in. Second rushing touchdown of the game for this offense. We love our multi-back combo. Running back by committee, even if it's just a committee of 2. And it is 14-0. That's the end of the first quarter. Let's get some turnovers this game. Nice tackle, Richard Russell. Dorian Tompkins kind of held him in place. But I mean, a lot of interceptions for my defense. Big forced fumble by Braxton Turner. We don't get a ton of forced fumbles, so that's nice. But I want some picks. Drew Lock's going to be the one to throw him, I know. Derek Davidson. Not a big hit, but a really nice tackle for loss on Javonte Williams. It's 3rd and 12. It's a screen. That's a really good time for it. But our defense is just flying around. Javonte Williams nowhere to go. Big hit. BJ Dickerson coming down. Laying the wood. Coming hard. It's nice that the team has a high overall now. Or higher. And playing with morale, of course, is always nice. And we're going to eventually have to make the sliders harder. I don't want to blow out win every episode. If it ends up getting close to that, I'm going to make it even harder on the sliders. But our team's just been playing really well, and these morale boosts are obviously pretty awesome. Tyrell Williams with the catch over the middle. Starting out 6 for 6 for over 100 yards with Garrison. Just be faster. Try to take that to the outside, and it's going to work well. Rashad Reese. Oh, look at the moves. Rashad Reese down to the 27. 6 rushes for 57 yards for him. That is an excellent start. I don't really want to do an RPO here. But, you know what? We'll try it. Actually worked out pretty well. Reese for like 11. 2nd and 3. Got it to Cavan. I didn't really want to throw to him. We lost a lot of yards. I wanted Swift, but I accidentally pressed the button. As I'll do at times. Sometimes it works out, but not there. And it's 3rd and 7. Got to get Chris Godwin involved, right? I mean, that's a disgusting route. That's a disgusting route. Chris Godwin down to the 1. It was an extra route, you know? I think they call that China a lot of the time. But it worked, right? 1st and goal on the 1. Swift open. Got him. 2nd touchdown of the game for Swift. This one through the air. And I was just looking about where to go with the football. Looking at a lot of different options. And eventually settled on him probably being the best one. 21-0. To run. Nice tackle, Romeo Aquara. It's nice when they can't break anything. -5 break tackle is clearly pretty impactful. And now it's 2nd and 12. We're also keeping a lot of guys near the line of scrimmage because I trust my guys in coverage, and we're pressuring Locke. Decided to blitz Walker up the middle. And now it's 3rd and 12. I trust this team in man coverage. It's a little bit scary, but I think I have to. Just continue to try and put pressure on Drew Lock. Overload. And that one's going to be caught. Never mind. Brian Davis forces an incompletion. Nice play by the rookie. Davis on Davis. That was the rookie Damon Davis out of Oklahoma, but the rookie Brian Davis out of Tennessee is the better Davis in that encounter. 4th and 12. Another Tennessean rookie. Richie Owens back to return. Maybe loses a couple. No gain on the run on 1st and 10. I think that's just open. Got to throw to Rashad Reese. Ankle tackle by Justin Simmons. So we're starting out 11 for 11. 131 yards with Paul Garrison. And that's open as well. Ian Thomas breaks some tackles. Or just one. Another 1st down for him, though. Quick throw. That's the RPO. Maybe I'm going to figure out how to do these RPOs now. It's either you know, first read or run. That's how that works, I guess. Quick throw again. Swift. Ooh, nice broken tackle on Chubb. Gonna be close to the first down. Don't think he got it. It's 3rd and 1. I'm gonna trust DeAndre Swift here. I think it's 4 down territory, even up 21. It's a long field goal. And the Broncos are seeing what we lined up in, as a 2-minute warning is gonna save them. So we'll come out to a different play. And once again, their down linemen are spread pretty far apart. I mean, the outside backers and 2-point stances, I don't think they're going to be equipped to stop the run. And look at Rashad Reese. Broken tackle, easy first down. He's already got 75 yards rushing, only 8 attempts. And we've just been chewing clock here. Not a lot of stoppages. Rashad Reese gets another 8-yard chunk. There's Chris Godwin. It's got to be a first. I got worried about the corner lurking underneath, but again, it worked out. 57 seconds remain. I think we're going to run here. Just trust the offensive line. They played well. Oh, it's just a great play by the defensive lineman. Godwin open, natural pick, turn up field. And we're going to call a timeout. Don't want too much time off the clock. I think a draw here from the 7 is a phenomenal play call. Swift up the middle, big truck, and he was stopped at the 1. I thought for sure that would be a touchdown. Let's try a run here. Oh, we have numbers. We have numbers. Easy. Touchdown again for Rashad Reese. This is just the running back show this episode. Might have to turn back, or turn run block. Turn run blocking slider back down. I think we boosted that slightly at the end of last season, or the start of this one. I showed the sliders at the start of the season, by the way, so you can go back if you want to know what we're playing at. But, yeah, we might have to go back down. Feels like offense is a little bit too easy right now after these past 2 games, and it shouldn't be. Run left. Oh, no. I thought we were going to be another player, and that's a broken tackle. Okay, wow. He just rushed to the 40. I mean, 3 rushes for nothing, and then that one goes for a ton. All it took was 1 broken tackle. Was that Derek Davidson who missed? I thought we had him right here, by the way. And I switched on to Davis to dive. Instead, switched on to Hudson. Didn't mean to and dove. Took him out of the play. And then, yeah, it was Derek Davidson who tried to lay a mean hit. Thought with the -5 break tackle we could get that done pretty easily, but no. Clearly not. They're just going to check down. Why are you running away from that, Verrett? 1 second, it will be a long field goal try. This is no gimme. From the 43, or 42, makes this a 52-yarder, and that field goal just sneaks in to end the half. 28-3. Thankfully, no team has ever blown a lead of that magnitude in the second half before. Oh, wait. No reason to do anything but continue to pound the rock. It's nice to be able to run the ball, and this team cannot stop it at all. 3rd and 2, trusting DeAndre Swift, and I thought we really had more space up the middle. He's only averaging 2.8 yards per carry. It's really been the Rashad Reese show on the ground. Kind of different style of running backs, clearly, and different style of plays that we give them. So Reese probably had his worst run of the game there. 13 carries for 92 yards and 2 touchdowns. He's going for easily over 100 in this game. I mean, dare I say, maybe even 200 with the right, big play. And he fumbled the ball. Ian Thomas recovers. We got to remember, he's not a bell cow back. He's not a bell cow running back. That's open enough, right? Ian Thomas sideline got the feed in. And Paul Garrison still 0 incompletions. We averaged 13 yards per rush on this. We'll give it back to Rashad Reese. Oh, we got blocks? We got blocks and we got speed. Godwin, nice block. Spin back, man. So close to a touchdown, I think. Great tackle. Reese just nowhere to go on that one, man. I saw that linebacker come up. He kind of told that he was going to blitz. I decided to run the ball anyway. I thought on a draw they would over pursue and we get the better of them. Probably should have checked out to some type of short pass. Because I think we're going to run here with Garrison. Space up the middle. A ton of room. We're going to slide. It takes so long for that slide animation to trigger. But a 13-yard rush for Vanilla Vic. Vanilla Vic merch. Again, I can't remember if I've ever mentioned this in any other episodes. I don't know if I have. But the merch link is in the description. Teespring. You can get the Vanilla Vic design. It's not really like sports related per se. I just think it's a cool design. 2nd and goal. Run up the middle. Reese. Stop short. We're going to go into the hurry up. Try to get him his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. Up the middle. Rashad Reese. Another touchdown. You got to give it to the offensive lineman. We went out in free agency. We pursued J.C. Treader. We put Frank Ragnow to be our left guard. We really, really improved the offensive line with the addition of J.C. Treader, and it's paying dividends for us. Our offensive line's blocking great. They're finally playing really, really well, and we go up 35-3. And yeah, it's the Rashad Reese show today, and it is a lot of the time, to be fair. Oh, look at the extra credit on the line, by the way. That's part of why we're getting so much pressure. I have multiple superstars. As that's going to be open. Dude, Aquara's in coverage so often. I know I got to be able to do something about that. But, oftentimes, it should be Eric Hudson, probably. And it's just Romeo Aquara in coverage. I got to look to change that. Is the run? Yeah, you got to make that tackle. Thankfully, Derek Davidson's there to clean up. As Garrett Bowles is down, starting left tackle. You know what we're doing? We are going to be... I was going to blitz, but I don't like the matchup. We're going to run man coverage and just say, our guy's going to win. We'll crowd the line, maybe show blitz a little bit. It's a run to the receiver, Jerry Jeudy. He's got space. Okuda wraps him up by the ankles. But I want to blitz. I want to get after it. Let's blitz again. This had Okwara in coverage last time, but not this time. I guess it's flipped. It's another run. Nice tackle. Eric Hudson. Dorian Tompkins just grabs him and drags him back. But I want to blitz. We're going to overload the left tackle side and say, hey, you're missing your best offensive lineman. You're going to pay for it. But they continue to run the ball. It doesn't matter. Braxton Turner destroys them. 3rd and 8. Same idea here. Same idea here. Let's confuse the right tackle. And they're lobbing it up for Cameron Ford. Sutton catches it, but out of bounds. I don't know why we didn't have him go up and try to catch it. They're going to try a long field goal. I guess submitting that the game is over. A field goal does nothing for him here, really. And it's a long one, too. I don't know. It's off the post and no good. Off the crossbar, I should say. And that's why you have to go for it. Down 35-3. Does 35-6 really help you sleep better at night? Shouldn't. Shouldn't. We had the safety turned around. Richie Owens caught it on the sideline. Garrison remains perfect. What a ball. Surtain tried to get back in and make a play. Denver got a challenge. It's not a bad challenge. This was a close play on the sideline. But Richie Owens, I think, had 2 feet down. He certainly maintained possession. We see one foot. The left foot, I think, stays in. That one's close. And this one will stay a catch. 38-yard bomb. What a ball from Paul Garrison. Mr. Rashad Reese gets another touch here. Run up the middle. Swift. Again, the premature truck expecting contact. That may have been a touchdown. Reese up the middle. And he's stopped. He has 3 touchdowns this game. And on 3rd and 2, what do we want to do? I think we want to trust our offensive line. Those safeties are coming up, which means if we can just burst through the middle, it's going to be an easy touchdown. We didn't have it. Reese was just short, and that takes us to the end of the 3rd quarter. But he should get the first down. Yeah, it is 1st and goal. Paul Green, the fullback, in the block. We're going to trust the speed of Swift. And we got the touchdown easily. Another TD for DeAndre Swift. 42-3. I mean, I know this is like not a great team. We shouldn't be beating them this bad. Run block slider has to go down after this game. They're just playing a little bit too well. I know they have -5 tackling. I know that affects the way they play run defense. It isn't just like wrapping up when they have the opportunity. It's like the angles and stuff as well. Pursuit plays a factor. But -5 shouldn't be that significant, so I'm going to bring run blocking down. That throw over the middle and complete on the slant. Ford in coverage, but Sutton, I don't want to say he's had his number today, but I mean, slants are impossible to defend for a corner 99% of the time. I know we've seen some picks on those recently, but that's Madden for you, right? As that's nearly intercepted by Richard Russell. But yeah, we got mossed. We got mossed earlier, and that's kind of the only way Cameron Ford's been beat this season. As this is a screen, I didn't read it. Dickerson grabbed him by the ankles, but first down for Javonte Williams. The Broncos are starting to move the ball a little bit. I'm thinking it's too little too late. Shout out JoJo. Haven't done that in a while. This is going to be a sack, right? So yeah, throw out a sack. Dalton Reisner's down now. Is Bowles back? Because their left side of the line is going to be ass. We're going to overload that side. Garrett Bowles is still out. Reisner's out. This is going to be a sack on 2nd and 10. We're just going to destroy them on that side, I imagine. Ooh. I wanted to switch on with Ford and jump the route. It didn't let me, or I didn't. One of the two. It's unfortunate. Let's press. Let's trust our guys. We're going to overload the other side now. And we got in there. Eric Hudson with the sack. And they're going to punt, admitting defeat. Our 5th sack of the game. I thought it was more. It feels like it's been more. But only 5. I guess 5 is a decent amount, don't get me wrong. But against this offensive line and Drew Lock. Drew Lock's responsible for a lot of the sacks, don't get me wrong. But losing Bowles, losing Reisner now, I want to bring that up to like 10. You know, DeAndre Swift has 3 total touchdowns in this game. 1 receiving and the 2 rushing. We're going to go for Chris Godwin. I mean, we played it conservatively. Garrison only has 1 touchdown this game, but has 0 incompletions. Gonna do wonders for his completion percentage. And we've just played, you know, really conservatively. But we haven't needed to do too much. Just airing that out. It's gonna be underthrown because they throw out a sack, and it works out well. Got really lucky. Nice catch by DeAndre Swift, too. But, I saw him like, yeah, is he open? I waited a long time, and again, we got a little bit lucky there. This is gonna be a hold. It's coming back. Ian Thomas, the tight end, sets up 1st and 20. We average a ton of yards in this pitch, and even though it's 2nd and 16, we got a huge lead. We're gonna keep the ball on the ground and see what type of speed Rashad Reese offers on this. Pretty good blocking, but not good enough. And Reese just could never find the edge. We're going to try it to the other side again. It's just playing conservatively. Oh, we got a block. There's Rashad Reese in the open field. That's why we called it. The juke back in is just too slow. But a big run from Rashad Reese. Would really like for plays like that to be touchdowns. But sadly, it was not. Swift, broken tackle, and another first down. We've rushed the ball 42 times in this game. 42 times. Just think about that. Think about how insane that is. But when it's successful, I'm willing to do it. We've done it just about, you know, every play. Lobbed, end zone, Ian Thomas. Maybe not even a lob, bullet over his head. And what a ball from Paul Garrison. Wasn't afraid to throw it. And we have nearly dropped 50 on the Broncos here at home. 49-3, and Bradley Chubb is injured now. 8 plays, 96 yards. RIP Denver Broncos. There's a big hold. I think that's why we got more yards. We didn't start from the 4, just in case you were thinking about that. Over the middle, or a Warrior in the zone, and didn't cover that nearly well enough for a corner in the zone, in my opinion. But okay, 1st and 10 for Denver. Just staying in the game because they have to be. Really for no other reason than that. Okuda can't wrap up. And then there are 4 Lions swarming the Bronco. Quad strain for Eric Hudson. He's going to be out for the rest of the game. Now the Okwara brothers will be in. Julian and Romeo. See a lot more of Romeo. Same play. Different result. Throwing short. And that's a 2-minute warning. I imagine they're going to punt the ball back. Man, I do like that bad quarterbacks are playing like bad quarterbacks. But man, Drew Lock has been terrible today. And I don't know that the receivers are getting much separation. I don't know like what the issue is, but Richie Owens just fumble. Tell me he was down. Tell me he was down, just for peace of mind. Booth review. And we got the football. And it's going to be a whole lot of this for the rest of the game. DeAndre Swift just running at whoever. Sorry, Justin Simmons. You just got destroyed. Going with the pitch. We got blockers out in front. Reese spinning back, staying in bounds. Get that clock going. 176 yards on the ground. We just pitched the ball right back to the other side. This play is clearly pretty good. This is why I do coach suggestions, because if not, I really could just spam the same successful plays over and over again. So we're going to take that up the middle. You got to break that tackle. I saw daylight, but I want 200 yards. How many times do we come close to 200 yards rushing? Never. Never. And it's doable. It's really doable. Not after that one, maybe. Need 15 yards. I imagine Rashad Reese is going to be gassed. But we could try it. 3rd and 2. He's over 200 if we get good blocking on this. 3rd and 2. There's the pitch. We got decent blocking. Reese just short. He's at 197. I'm calling a timeout. Got to do it. It's just how often do you get chances to go for 200? I'm not going to have Rashad Reese be 3 yards shy. And I think he got it. 199. Oh, that's so bad. Ended at 199, but we did murder this team. 49-3. Oh, that's so annoying we didn't get 200. That would have been so sick. And we were a yard short. Garrison had no incompletions, by the way. 20 of 20. 278 and 2 touchdowns. Not very aggressive. But, you know, we just took what was there and we ran the damn ball. 30 carries for Rashad Reese. 17 for DeAndre Swift. 47 rushing attempts for my running backs. Garrison had one as well. 5 touchdowns for my backs. Not even a ton of broken tackles. Just the blocking was amazing. Receiving, yeah, we were conservative. Ian Thomas played well in the wake of T.J. Hawkinson's injury. DeAndre Swift receiving touchdown. He was insane today. And then, I don't know, man. Our defense just swarmed. Okwara, 3 tackles for loss, 2 for Tompkins, Turner, and Deron Payne. 2 sacks for Payne, 2 for Okwara, 1 for Hudson. Nobody else had one. And then a pick by Derek Davidson. A forced fumble by Turner and Okwara, recovered by Okwara. And no touchdowns. And I completed every goal. I don't know that I've ever done that. That's really nice. We just crushed them. I mean, their offense couldn't do anything, and their defense was abysmal. And we're gonna get 1,000 XP. It's not really that much, but you know what it does do is it does boost our morale quite a bit. We're 8-4 now. We are in play to take the division. The Packers still just holding on at 9-4, but we are closing in. Did Rashad Reese win Player of the Week? Still no opportunity for him to go up with a breakout challenge or anything. He's playing up to an 87, by the way. Really nice. 97 change of direction. He did win Offensive Player of the Week, though. Ooh, and Rashad Reese and Romeo Okwara, both Players of the Week. Never really look at these. These would be good to look at. Paul Garrison in week 10 was the player of the week. Anyone else? Amani Warawaria. He's had multiple interception games, but is only on there one time. Yeah, not a ton of Lions on here. And let's see the playoff picture. Would we be in right now? We would be the 5 seed. But we are a wild card team right now, not a division winner. I do not want to play a wild card game. I want to win the division. Let's upgrade the players here before we call it an episode. A lot of different guys in there. We like that. TJ Hawkinson, who should be back and healthy by next episode. Catching into the 90s, I think, would be huge for him. Catching traffic, I always want to see go up. So a lot gets upgraded as always with tight ends. +2 run blocking is pretty nice. You know, I like having a really good tight end. I mean, well, first of all, that's good to have for a lot of reasons. But second of all, in Madden, it's important to check down for me, for my offense to be successful. And he obviously is a huge part of that. Derek Davidson, I still think I want to do zone. Hit power could be upgraded though. We saw run support get a crazy upgrade for BJ Dickerson. Maybe I will do run support. He goes up to an 84 overall. Give me +1 speed for the hell of it. +1 zone, +1 tackle. And that was for run support. Romeo Aquara, who's like kind of holding on to a roster spot long term. I need him to be a little bit better. He's been in coverage way too frequently. Wouldn't kill to get someone a little bit more athletic at the position, but block shed for him goes up. That's into the 70s now. Darren Fox doesn't really matter a ton. Run blocking is just so bad for him. I'm gonna do power. Hopefully run block gets a big boost. It's a little bit. That's a really nice boost in there. +1 strength as well. How many more will we do? I think probably just DeAndre Swift. I'll have the CPU take care of the rest. He's been a power back of late. 83 break tackle. Juke and spin move are dangerously close to being in the 90s though. And if they're dangerously close, we can try and upgrade that and get them over that threshold. +1 break tackle. We also get +1 acceleration. I don't mind that. CPU can take care of the rest. But that's going to do it for this episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Next episode is not going to be as big of a blowout. Well, maybe it will be because our quarterback still sucks. It's still Aaron Kelly, who I might call him Robert Kelly the entire game. R. Kelly's government name. But yeah, maybe we'll piss on the Vikings. I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.
I hit it at the park, Ben Bones. See me high step to the end zone. My life like a game, Nintendo. Playing with the best, let them know. Get off the track, the train's coming through. Yeah, promise you get in my way, then you best believe I'ma just run over you. Yeah, yeah. I'ma turn taking it back to the house. Defensive joke, I'm laughing so loud.